Hi, I'm here. I'm Richard. I'm Kim's husband. We're at Tower Lee Printers. This is Gary. Gary's family runs this shop. Gary, you guys, Tower Lee has been in existence since 1920 as a print shop. Your dad bought the company in 94.
1994.
And he was working down at the shop at where it was at 4th and Wall from in the 70s.
Yeah, right in the 70s, yes.
Remembers the police officer from the Joseph Wambaugh novels. Yeah, so come on down and talk to Gary's dad about the Joseph Wambaugh characters that he used to hang out with.
He knows his history, that's for sure.
Gary, we're now in the City of Commerce. You moved here in 94?
Yeah, 1994. Actually, no, we moved in about, now it's been, I guess it was 1994. Yeah, I think you're right.
You moved out of... You brought with you this beautiful table. This is a soapstone. This is a printer's table. This is where we got the spacers here, right?
Spacers, yes.
Right. So type blocks. So you just throw, right? Okay.
This had a lot of old time printing on it at one time.
This is a beautiful table. All right. So you guys are a print shop. You know what you're doing. You're small.
Somewhat.
You know what you're doing. You got a great crew. We came to you, you're highly recommended. We came, it was extremely straightforward. Okay? You guys deliver, we love it. I want you to tell us a little bit about the history. We got some brochures out, just because people like this stuff, right? You guys are an old print shop. So just, last thing, one of the last locations Tower Lee was, they left 4th and Wall, and they moved to Alhambra Road. Alhambra Road in the city of Los Angeles, which is a very interesting industrial neighborhood. Everyone should stay tuned. So show us some of these brochures.
Well, said from '94 when we purchased the company, we actually were doing printing for See's Candy, which is a larger candy company, of course, and we were actually doing this in our original shop in downtown LA for Tower Lee before we purchased Tower Lee. So these were just like gift hang tags that we were doing at one time, complete with foil stamping, and this wasn't truly our specialty, but it's something we were able to do and get done for them. So it's one of many things we were doing for them. But older pieces like this from Tower Lee, as you can see, is extremely vintage. So yeah, Tower Lee was started in 1920 by Alfonso Tower and Wilbur Lee, and then incorporated in 1926. So
you got the documents right there.
Documents to prove it. So it's been around a very long time.
So this is nice. This is a deckle-edged
memoriam for Alfonso Tower, one of the owners, original owners.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Incredible.
So the world has changed since Mr. Tower and Mr. Lee were printing reports for the engineering firms that made up the better part of the aerospace industry in Southern California.
Yes.
Times have changed. You're still here.
Yeah, we're still here.
We love you. Tell us a little bit about so we came in. So if someone's watching this and they think, you know what, I want to start my own imprint or I want to self-publish, slight differentiation between the two, but I just want to print. I want to do a short run of a book, which I want to do. What's going to happen? They're going to come down. I'll walk you through this. So I call you up and I say, hi, we want you to print our book, Gary. And you say, okay, I need a PDF.
I need a file. A print-ready file.
Okay, I need a print-ready PDF. So we come down, we walk around, we look at the machines. Cover is obviously separate from the guts.
The guts.
The guts.
I know you don't like that word.
I know, the body of the text. So basically, you decide what you want. Weight of the paper. Right, you pull out this table is covered in paper.
Yeah.
This table is covered in paper.
Yes. Samples.
There's something called a digital proof. You have a printing machine that does a digital proof.
Yes, we do.
So for that and that's really the most anxiety producing moment for anyone that doesn't have 20 years of pre-press experience is, okay, here's this PDF and I hit Apple I on my computer and it tells me that it's 5.5 inches by 7 inches.
Exactly.
and it says that, and I'm leafing through it, and it looks like it's spacing the margins for right and left hand sides of the page, but you don't know. And so the digital proof really
Yes.
Digital proof solves all of these
It
problems.
does.
99% of the, we
Well,
had no problems.
When the digital press is not giving us fits, yes.
Right, when the digital proof works, so that's
Yeah.
really, so for everyone that's concerned or confused or anxious, no, you just do digital proof, and it
Yes.
just, and it's right
Absolutely.
there, and then you're just,
That's very important. I mean, it's it's surpassed, of course, blue lines and match prints and whatnot. But it's I don't want to say it's a glorified copier, but it almost is. You know, it's
and
pressing buttons.
it does its job.
It absolutely does.
It gives someone, the client, a author who doesn't have 20 years of pre-press experience, the confidence that, wow, this is actually, you nailed it. This is what my cover designer wanted. This is typeset the way I want. All right, great. What else did we do? We got to watch you print it. You know, it's
you got
very
to actually
exciting.
watch an offset printing press run, and it's it's exciting, especially when you're printing your own piece on it. It's pretty exciting to see. I know it seems probably boring to most people, but when it's your own material running through that machine, it's pretty exciting for the end user.
And you do you do a lot of books? I've never actually asked you this.
We do. We don't do a whole lot of novels. I mean, we're more than capable, obviously, of doing them. It's more of the charity ad books, which is the same sort of book. It's maybe not as thick, but it's the exact same kind of book. A lot of them are full color, but we this isn't our first novel. We could say that.
Let's talk about what this book is literally. This is a book with a four color cover.
Mm-hmm. Four-color process cover.
Thank you. And we'll get into that with the walkthrough. It is perfect bound.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't you tell us what perfect bound is? We'll sort of.
It's basically just a glued spine. We create a spine here, and there's glue that holds the pages together.
And there's some scoring on
There is a
the
hinge,
little
a
score?
hinge score cover, which makes the book easier to open up and read. And the inside, the guts, are just a regular 60-pound, they call it 60-pound offset white paper, and it's just black ink on the inside. It's pretty straightforward printing, but the cover definitely has more detail, and the cover also has a matte AQ coating on it, aqueous coating,
Perfect.
which will protect the book.
Right. And for those that are thinking about printing on a small scale, really the big price cuts come at 10,000. Yeah.
They're up in the
And
up
people
in the
people
thousands.
people that are doing this on their own, you probably don't want to print 10,000.
Well,
I don't know you, but I'm just it's
it doesn't make
it's
a lot of
of
sense to
room in
people.
the garage.
Yeah, that's gonna be that's true.
Ten-
It doesn't make a lot of sense to people when I can tell them that we can do 500 books, and basically we do 2,000 for almost the same price. I mean, besides a little bit of
Sure.
extra cost in paper and ink and a little bit in bindery, but I mean it's not that far off in cost. So it's hard for them to grasp that why is it the same price? I should be getting a huge discount per book. And
No, really,
it just doesn't work that way.
the drop occurs at 10,000.
Yeah,
And
it's
that's
up there.
and you're running the press for about 2-3 hours at that point. Really, just since we're taking the time.
Yeah,
Really,
yeah,
the break comes when you run the press for at least 2.5-3 hours.
Yeah. A form like this, a 32-page signature form, 3,000 sheets takes us less than an hour to run. So if you're running 10,000, it's an hour and a half. We run about 7,000 to 8,000 sheets an hour.
Okay. All right. I think we'll talk about signature pages later.
Okay.
We'll do the walkthrough. We
All
have
right.
some voiceover. I think. What's the best thing you've printed? I guess you shouldn't talk. You don't need to talk
The
about
Kept
one.
Girl.
Okay. Wow. It's a good answer.
No, we've done a lot of work for major movie industry companies, Warner Brothers.
You just showed me a
Universal
Keith
Studios.
Richard photograph. You should have printed. That's a very
See's
charming
Candies, Guitar Center. I mean, there's countless, bigger clients that we've worked with, from just the everyday plumber that needs a business card. So we can cover it all.
photo. And you give referrals for holiday cards.
We do. I have a very good holiday card printer that I know.
Just to reiterate. So this was great. We called you. We came in. A lot of back and forth. It's very low stress. It was what it was supposed to be.
And one thing that we can do is we like to we understand that not every customer comes in here is print savvy and knows everything about print and has worked in print. So we like to try to work with them and walk them through the steps of printing and take care of any mistakes that they might make along the way.
But
because
I didn't make any, did I? No, I did
no,
not.
no,
Oscar said that. Oscar said he gave me a perfect PDF.
Yes, but you can imagine what we
sure,
sent in here and have to work with. It's not easy, but that's one of the good things about our company is we like to walk people through the process and teach them along the way.
Perfect. All right, we'll talk about imposition and the 4-color process on a little voiceover later. So I want to thank you and
Absolutely.
tell everyone to call you.
Yes, Tower Lee Company, 323-890-1000. Ask for Gary.
Good.
I'll walk you through it.
Did it. Thank you, Gary.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. You did it. You were fantastic.